kind of after 5 years, I made it, so to say, in my own terms. And now I find myself not working anymore from 2 to 7 in the night, and I'm a bit concerned that is this it? Like, how can I push to go forward?
Are you worried that you're content and you're trying to get the spark?
Yes.
Maybe you need to do something else. Maybe you're content in what got you here.
Yes.
Wine library. I built one of the largest liquor wine stores in America, and I did it. And I was like, wait a minute, the liquor laws are bad. This doesn't feel like it's it. I made it, you know. I started a YouTube show. Maybe you made it, thank God, in what you, I don't know what you do. Maybe you need to do something completely different and have the thrill that I always have, which is the climb is much more fun than the stuff. It's that great guy in the back, the good-looking guy with the beard. I want him to love the process, not the idea of the Mexico beach. Maybe you're like me and you love the process so much that now that the process is not fun, even though the money's there, even the opportunity's there, you're missing the spark, the climb. You know why I love coming to Southeast Asia or North? I wish none of you knew who I was. That's the climb. People think it's the other way. I don't want anybody to know who I am. That's actually probably my biggest fear, is the game of like getting known. You know, I plan on getting to all 7.3 billion of you. And then when that's done, it's gonna be like, fuck, do I have to go to Mars? Or, so I think that I have a feeling it might just be that you're looking for a new process and a new start from the bottom to build up.
How can I know what to choose next?
Just pick something. It's a really interesting question. I really believe that. Like, I don't know you, right? But there's things that are on your mind. I would start with interests outside of work. Like, if I would start something, like if you're into video games, I think esports is about to be one of the biggest industries in our society over the next 30 years. Maybe you don't know anything about esports, but you like video games. Here's the chance to start.
I was looking into it actually.
Yeah, so now from 7 p.m. to 2 in the morning for next 4 months, you learn everything about esports, and then you decide what you want to make. I think you want the process, which is incredible because it's going to lead to a lot of success, which is why you've probably figured out how to win in 5 years, because you loved the process, so you were willing to eat shit and work at night and be patient, and that's why you got somewhere. Now you got somewhere and you're like, wait a minute, fuck, you're calibrating, you're young, you need to go out and do other new processes. If you've got complete flexibility, I would do it around other things you like, music, sports, beer. Like, I don't know what your interests are outside of it, but you start there, because that's a double. I mean, Vayner Sports, me and AJ are building this sports agency. It's a real fun thing. Like, we're gonna kill everybody, and it's gonna be a huge company, and it's fun to talk about football. Like, we know about trades before they come out in public, you know? We like it. So I think if you can do it around something you like, I would go and look in discover the business behind the things that you're interested in. Money's never been a big one for me, mainly because I had the ability to live humbly.
Gotcha.
I mean, dude, I'm not a fan of money. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm good at making it, which I don't underestimate the gift that is money making, but I'm not into it as much as people may think. You know, they hear things like, I want to buy the jets, and they associate that with money. It's just, my relationship with money is very strange. I love the fact that I like the ability to recognize that my talent mixed with hard work created some variable of that execution. But like, I don't know, man, like I'm even struggling to get hyped on money right now to balance out this convo, because I'm being empathetic and compassionate and sympathetic to individuals who aren't good at making it, need it, are struggling. So I don't want to be glib, but it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you spend. Like, if you get out of college and you live with your 4 most ambitious to be happy friends in a shitty fucking neighborhood in a garbage apartment, very quickly, you just don't need that much.
Yeah.
So for me, for everybody it's different. But for me, I take for granted my ability to make it. Thus, I don't respect it as much as other people. I work hard, I'm proud of it, but I want to be happy more than but it's a funny thing, right? Because it's a scoring mechanism. So for example, when I'm on eBay last night for 5 hours trying to figure out which sports cards are underpriced to buy, it is under the context of I'm going to buy this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie card for $2,000. It's going to be worth $4,000 in a year. It's not about the $2,000 profit. It's about the smarts of seeing it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun for me. Judge yourself on how good it feels.
Okay.
You're gonna have a very difficult time in one transition. You were not this good student, and the system, your parents, the school system, they told you couldn't.
Yeah.
You took that, you put that chip on your shoulder, and you stuck it to them. Even the way that you delivered the sentence of showing your parents, you took the energy of you can't, and you said, fuck you, I'll show you, and that was your driver.
Yeah.
I like that because I'm a very chippy fucker. However, what I had layered on that was I was chippy, but I was willing to play a game where there was no obviousness to me winning, and then it was a surprise at the end. You went through a game where it was affirmation every 90 days.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to story tell this to you so that you get out of that, because if you can convert it to the energy of don't worry about what everybody's saying along the way, you're just gonna be like, ta-da, look at me at 30, I'm happy and I'm fruitful. Ta-da, look at me at 40, I'm happy and I'm fruitful. Ta-da, so try to figure out how you can still play that game that clearly works for you, but don't need, and in fact, how do you get comfortable with it being the other way? I actually seek out subconsciously people to not believe in me. I don't want the affirmation. I want to be the underdog. I want to be one of the things that's going on with me is this whole Garyvee thing is a problem for me because now, Resi sold for a lot of money, K-Swiss sold for a lot of money, Empathy sold for a lot of money. People are starting to realize I'm not a motivational speaker, I'm a fucking business juggernaut. And the more they believe that, the more everything I do now gets received with that's gonna work instead of what I want, which is this is not gonna work. Let me promise you, the number one sticking it to people move in the world is saying you're happy, because 99% aren't.
Yeah, gotcha.
They may not react the same way as an A, but I promise you, when you go back to your car and you drive back to your friends and you had a nice Sunday afternoon with them, when your mom or dad's in the shower thinking, they're first they're gonna be happy because they love you, but if there's really some friction there, or some little chippiness, I promise you right now, the number one way to win this whole fucking thing, bro, I know unlimited miserable as fuck millionaires. Unlimited. I know more miserable as fuck millionaires than I know fucking happy millionaires.
Damn.
And bro, damn is right, because if people actually understood what unhappiness was, it doesn't matter. When you're doing fucking unlimited fucking prescription drugs in your fucking mansion, you're not a happy fucking person. When you're fucking drinking a bottle of fucking alcohol every night to 2 o'clock in the morning in your fucking Maserati, you're not a fucking happy person. People need to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're not winning.
I have this dream. I want to buy this car, Mercedes, and that had just like my dream car. I test drove it because now I'm fortunate I can afford it. I test drove it for half an hour, and all I was hearing in those half an hour was your voices. What the fuck are you doing, asshole? So I was just I couldn't do it. So I was still driving around in a shitty ass car because I'm pursuing my dream.
My man, when you have that mindset, you become more likely to buy Mercedes, the company, than that bullshit car.
Thank you.